Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son. There is no God beside them, and I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who definitely rule well, and honor citations to the elect. So, I was getting ready to do a lesson on Zechariah the 5th chapter, and then get into how, which I'm willing to do it after this lesson, get into the chariots and how the chariots is going to deliver us from this place, and in the same token, destroy this place. So I was just looking up how, this is stolen land. All right, because I'll read it right now. According to Zechariah 5 and 3, it says, Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Talking about the chariots, what the world ignorantly calls UFOs. It says, For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. Now, you can let me see something real quick. Now check this out, Agim, because these Edomites that are here today, which are you so-called white people, you say that hey, it wasn't me, it was my forefathers, and get over it, and I had nothing to do with it. I'm innocent. Leave me alone. I have black friends. But guess what? Your forefathers, they stole this land. They raped, robbed, and murdered, and was deceitful, in order to get this land. And they stole it. And now guess what? It's found in your hands. You're still here. You're still living off the land. You're still, look, the so-called Native Americans and your forefathers, they made a pact that they would never see California, that they would never go out that far. Yet you have so many Edomites out there on high rises, having high rise parties, checking out the Pacific Ocean. That wasn't supposed to be so, So you guys stole this land, you broke the treaties, and you stole this land, and now guess what? It's seen in your hands. So guess what? You have received stolen property. Now here in the United States, that's a felon. You're not supposed to receive stolen property. You are in trouble if you do that. So why is it any different for y'all? It says receiving stolen property is a felon of the 4th degree if the property is a motor vehicle, dangerous drug, firearm, dangerous ordnance such as a ballistic knife or explosives, or if the stolen property is valued between $7,500 and $150,000, an offense punishable by 6 to 18 months of prison and fines up to $5,000. Now, that's if it's up to $150,000. So, how much is this land worth? Okay, you can't even compare at all. So here it is. You really want to make up a law throwing people in jail, in prison, for up to 18 months for receiving stolen property. But when it comes to you, you're innocent. See, this is the hypocrisy of you people, man. I mean, come on. So, right, I'm going to go back to Zechariah 5 and 4. It says, I will bring it forth, talking about the curse, meaning the chariots. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. So I was looking up, just some more edification on how this land is stolen, on how these so-called white people are on stolen land. And I ran into this article here, where this fucking devil is trying to justify himself that this isn't stolen land, that it's all fair and square, and it's all legit, because this is the house of the thief. It says, so, right, let me get into this article. It says, all land is stolen. This is the devil trying to justify himself, man. All land is stolen. We didn't steal it. And this is the devil that wrote this. Look, shame on this guy. Look at him. Shame on him, man. He looks like a pure devil, man. He looks wicked as hell, man. Motherfucker, man. Alright? Excuse my language, man. Says, all land is stolen. The truth about whether America stole the land from the Native Americans. Then he has the nerve to say this is the truth about it. These are our fucking enemies, man. In Psalms 83, these are our enemies, man. Yo, man, this, oh my goodness, man. What? And you let years go on, man. You let 10 years go by, man. 15 years go by. And these fucking devils will have our people thinking that it was a fair shake. They'll have our people thinking it was really a fair shake, man, as far as how they got this land. No, we didn't deceive them for it. We didn't stab them in the back for it. No, we didn't give them smallpox for it. No, we didn't break all the peace treaties in order to obtain this land. No. And that's the truth. Let 15 years go by, man. And we'll be completely buried, man. We'll be completely forgot about. But that's what they want. Let me jump to Psalms 83. So it is what it is. The scriptures say it's a time of peace and a time of war. This is the time of war, man. And I was watching Judas and the Black Messiah. I ain't even get to finish it yet, but he did mention a good point. That politics is war without bloodshed. So, you know, we are in that a politic type of war. Esau is killing us through these politics, man. He's killing us through his words. So just because, you know, that doesn't mean we're gonna go out with guns and, you know, go to war like that. We're at a spiritual war. So we're not carnal people, no matter how you try and paint us to be. So let's get into this article, man. Again, shame on May Yahweh Shemal Shai Shalak Rayam on Anthony Galley, man. Says the United States of America stole the land if you define stolen as take without permission. But then in that case, all land has been stolen. Okay? So the so-called white man, he definitely took this land without permission. All right, because you had peace treaties that was set up to make sure that you don't go, you know, as far as you would like. But the fact that you broke those peace treaties and went as far as you liked, that was without permission. The Gadites didn't give you permission to, which are the Native Americans, they didn't give you permission to have all of this land. So, hey, you have stolen it. And then he goes on to say, but in that case, all land has been stolen. Let's get into the scriptures, man. This is Deuteronomy 32:8. Says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. All right? So the nation's inheritance is what? Their land. So it's not like you stumbled across land. Oh, look, I stole this land. All right? The land didn't, I don't even know what this guy's talking about. The land wouldn't allow me to stay here, but I'm taking it anyway. You know, nobody's here, so I'm just going to take this land without permission and claim it. That's what this devil's trying to say, man. But no, you idiot, you damn devil. You deceive, which devil means deceiver, trying to deceive people. That's not so. Land was given to each nation by Yahweh Shemal Shai, so no, all land isn't stolen. You have the Hamites. The Hamites, they went south into Africa. Okay? You got a Japhet, however you say it. They went up northwest into Europe and so forth. But the so-called white man even stole that land. All right, which forced them to go into these different island nations, man, to travel way out in these different island nations. And then you got Shem, who he went out what into the east, the Middle East, and the East. All right, when you have the map in your mind. So no, all land isn't stolen. All land was given to the all nations from Yahweh Shemel Shai, and they're still there for the most part. It's just that you fucking devils, you goddamn devils, are everywhere taking people's lands. All right, so no, all land isn't stolen, and even if all land was stolen, that doesn't justify what you've done, man. Oh, look, everybody's doing it, so I guess nobody's gonna get punished. No, if everybody's doing it, everybody gets punished. Okay, and another thing is, even how the children of Israel, how we took the land of the land of Israel from what the Canaanites that were living there. That was ultimately from the foundations of the earth deemed to be ours. So we were just taking what was ours. We didn't even steal that land. We were originally just taking what was ours, man. All right, you see that? And let me get Deuteronomy 19:14. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark. You see? Because when the Most High gave each nation their land, their inheritance of where they're going to be dwelling at, you would then set up your landmarks showing everybody, look, this is my land. This is what the Most High gave me. Even within the nation of Israel, the different countries, so to speak, of the different tribes within Israel, there was landmarks. Now if you got a house, right, say you in the suburbs, they actually put landmarks, little sticks with flags kind of around it, showing forth that, yo, this is all me right here. So that's part of the landmark to show, yo, this is my land. So everybody has been given land, man. And it ain't just everybody is just stealing everybody else's land, sort of thing. We've all been given our inheritance from the Lord, and for the most part, everybody is still there. Okay, it's just mainly you damn devils are the ones that can't keep at home. Let me get that. Trying to say all land is stolen land, man. Shut up. Fuck you talking about, man. Habakkuk 2:5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And that's why you got a gazillion United States bases all over the planet Earth. All right. And things like that, pretty much. But you people be doing the most, man. Trying to settle in, and trying to block the original people out. Like nobody does it on such of a grand scale like you so-called white people, man. And then you got the nerve to the traditions and customs that they had. You try and put it upon yourself, man. Okay, because you do got these goddamn Moabites. They own it too, man. They be trying to go in people's lands. All right, but they don't do it on such of a deceiving, destructive, bloodshed type of way like you so-called white people do, man. All right. So let's go back into this. It says, no one I'm aware of came out of the womb holding a deed to the land signed by God. See? And I already read the scripture that cut that. So shame on this devil, man. Shame on this guy. Stupid as hell. That's the scriptures. Actually, we do hold the deed to certain lands when we're born. If you're an Israelite, you hold a deed, you hold a citizenship in that land of Israel, man. It says all land was discovered, conquered, conquered 1,000 times over by a variety of individuals and tribes. See? No, all land, it wasn't discovered. All land was given to an inheritance by Yahweh Shema Shai, by the Most High Power. You know? So, fuck out of here, man. He is not for our turn, man. And we ain't for his turn, man. Oh my gosh. Let me just get to this main point here and end it off. Yep. It says, so if you defined, but nonetheless, the U.S. government paid the Native Americans for the land. That is bullshit, man. That is such bullshit, man. So if I hold a gun to your head, man, and I want your pink slip for your car, and I said, look, you gonna sell me your car for $5, and you agree to it. Does that mean that you really sold your car to me? This guy gotta go, man. You know, he gotta go. First, he's gonna say that the so-called white man paid the Native Americans for this land, and then he's gonna say that the so-called white man paid so-called Negroes to come over here and work as servants. He's trying to bury us, man. Like it says in Psalms 83, that the nation be no more in remembrance. He's trying to cut off our ties from fulfilling prophecies of the scriptures, man. OD, man. So if you define steal as take without legal right, then the U.S. did not steal the land. See? He's trying to say that the U.S. did not steal this land, man. With hella stuff about trying to justify himself. And look, 89 people liked it. So many people agreeing with him. I know he ain't no gook. Mercury Chan, that may be a gook. Sound like a gook last name. I know he ain't sticking his nose where it don't belong. So, you know, it is what it is, man. This devil, he's trying to completely bury us. So if we don't fight in the spirit, then we would get buried. If Yahweh Shah didn't return, then we would get buried, man. We would never know who we are again. We would just get drowned out by this fucking lying ass devil, man. So, hey, you know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Lord willing, this lesson shows what we up against. Lord willing, this lesson shows that shit ain't sweet. Lord willing, this lesson shows that we are at a spiritual war, man. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.